Hey, nerdlings.
What up, nerdlings?
Do you nerd for fall festivals and cultural experiences?
I totally do.
Such as.
The Japanese Fall Festival.
So, the Japanese Fall Festival is presented by the Springfield Sister City Association, and they are the ones that organize the whole event because we are lucky enough to not only have a Japanese stroll garden, but
We actually have a sister city in Japan, and they sent over some of their people from the city, performers and cooks and just general people over to help do the festival, make sure we were doing it right, and to give us any kind of information.
I could hear it.
So one of the big booths that they had there was a booth that had a bunch of Japanese, there was snacks and clothing and t-shirts and just kind of little knickknacks and things that all the proceeds went to fund the festival for the next season. I actually got a windsock from there. I got a nice big old windsock fish, really colorful. And one of the reasons I wanted to get one of these is as you're driving into the festival, I would say these things are probably like 16, 18 feet long, big windsock fishes like that. And that's what I actually wanted. But they didn't have any of those for sale, but they did have, this is a 5-foot one. They had 3-foot, 5-foot, and 8-foot. So I went with a nice 5-foot fish. And, oh, he's giving me a kiss.
And speaking of some of the other booths, they did the fish prints.
Yes, they did, where you could, they had like concrete fish that you did like rubbings of and everything. So that was kind of neat.
And they also had a guy who made tops.
He made tops out of just about anything. Like he had done, a lot of his tops were like acorns, but he did like fishing bobbers, and I think there was one of those like Tinker Toy wheels.
Could actually pick up there, if interested, were some bonsai trees.
They are adorable. I love bonsai trees. I'm just kind of afraid of it because I don't necessarily have a green thumb. So every year I look at them. This year I almost got one. I think next year I'll probably pop on one though. They're really adorable.
The cool things about the park is a nice meditation garden. Gorgeous place.
It really is really pretty. We were even actually talking about how we might want to put like a tiny one of those in our own backyard.
I could do that.
Yeah, we totally
I could grow rocks.
Yeah.
The Kira Kira Girls of Springfield, Kira Kira Springfield, they were there. I'm not sure if they performed.
I think they did in the morning, but we didn't get there in the morning because it was raining too heavily for us.
But they were kind of roaming around in the park, and they were all too happy to pose for some pictures.
And they had some really cute outfits this time. They had like little fall leaf wings on that you know, kind of went with the season, and I like wings.
There was a fun booth that had a bunch of kind of stereotypical anime and video game related merch, little keychains and
plushies.
trinkets. Oh,
love
man.
my plushies.
I'm surprised she didn't leave with
I was trying to be
armfuls
good.
of plushies. So the park itself is beautiful. They have like little statues and pagodas all over the place, stone lanterns.
Lots of different ponds, water features,
waterfalls. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Little docks going out into the water or bridges over the water. I mean, it's just, it's very serene. It's very relaxing, very pretty.
While we were there, of course, we had to get something to eat.
Yes, and they had authentic Japanese food. They had a couple items to choose from, and we went with the chicken with their special dipping sauce. All right, we got yakitori, which is grilled chicken with a yakitori sauce. That's really good. The sauce is kind of like a soy sauce barbecue. Very neat. Very good. And what did you get?
I went for the roasted corn. Well, first off, you have to do the grilled corn whenever you go to a festival, but this one has been grilled with soy sauce. Oh man, that is amazing. Now, they do an authentic Japanese tea ceremony, and it is a separate thing. Typically, you have to sign up for it and schedule it, and then you pay for it separate than the admission to get into the park. We did not partake in that, but we did check out the tea house.
We did. The tea house is really cute. It's an authentic recreation of the tea houses that they have over in Japan. So it's kind of neat to go in and see the scale and to see, you know, where everyone lives. And obviously they didn't use paper walls because it would break and destroy itself. But you know, it kind of looked like it, and see the windows, how they slide and everything. It was just really neat.
And of course, for the little ones, they had a kids center, and you know, typical stuff like face painting for the kids, little games that they could play.
Kind of carnival game kind of type thing.
Yeah, carny games, you know, like knock this stuff over. And
they also were teaching them how to do some origami.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that was kind of neat.
She was like, oh my goodness, I want to see her! Yeah, show her. Yeah. She had the beer over there. So cute! I don't want to do this.
So while we were there, it was actually trying to rain. There was almost a constant mist in the air, but it didn't stop any of the performers, the musical ones or the stage dancers.
Today we will show you some traditional dances and some pop, J-pop dance as well. First, we're going to introduce a most exciting tool for festival called omikoshi. Back in old time, omikoshi was a chair for the emperor to move around and visit all the villages and towns. But now, the omikoshi is the most exciting tool for the festival, because every time we see the omikoshi, we shout "Washoi, washoi!" Like get everybody excited, right? So washoi, washoi!
plenty of performers there, and they had 2 different stages that they would play on. So a lot of song, a lot of dance going on. They did not shy away from getting the audience to participate.
Nope.
And the nice thing was, even with the weather, with that constant mist going on, people from both the audience and all the performers, it did not deter them at all.
Not even when, I'm pretty sure it was the rain that did it, but at one point the sound system shorted out and the music stopped, but the dancers pretty much kind of sang the song themselves and still danced, so they were still being all gung-ho about it, so they didn't care.
I don't speak Japanese, but I love ramen tempura. When you say arigato, konbawa, I say Suzuki Yamaha. You make it Shiba, Casio Kochira. I'm losing my mind. Oh, where should I go? Shinjuku Subway. I need a Doraemon. You speak Japanese and show me more language. What can I do? Where should I go? Please let me home.
And then we wanted to give a shout out to our music band, Peter Bateman, because he suggested that we talk to people about a press pass. And we did, and they actually worked with us. They got us in for free, the 2 of us, as well as our teenage kiddo. They let us in free just so we could experience the whole park and hopefully share with you the fun and create a little awareness. Maybe check in your local area to see if they do anything like that, whether it's Japanese or anything else. But get involved with your park systems.
Yeah, so we highly, highly recommend you guys head out to the Japanese Fall Festival next year and give it a check out.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So one little side note, of all the snacks and goodies that we saw there, we were a little tempted, and when we left the park, we actually went to an Asian market where we picked up just a few snacks.
Yeah, we probably went a little overboard, but we hadn't had dinner yet, so we were kind of hungry.
Alright guys, well definitely leave a like if you like this video. Leave some comments down below of what you thought of the Japanese Fall Festival.
Check out the link below to
lots of links in the
festival.
description for some of the vendors that we saw, the Springfield cosplayers, the Kira Kira girls, the bonsai tree, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And let us know if you guys have a stroll garden like this, or if your parks do anything fun like this, or if you just have a great fall festival that you like to go to, because we love to hear about that stuff.
And we love fall, so.
Consider subscribing if you haven't already. There's a bell for notifications.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for those closer over pictures, let you know what we're doing out and about and around town. And just in case YouTube does not let you know that a video has dropped on those medias, we always let you know that the videos have dropped. So keep an eye out.
All right, until next time, nerdlings.
Bye-bye.
Only step on the rock, not the side. All these